Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my October favorites, which is so mind-blowing that October's already over. I literally feel like it's been like a week or two long. Like, I cannot believe it's Halloween already. Like, how did that happen? Do you guys like my little like fall decorations? I've got like a little pumpkin patch going on back there. So cute. All right, so my first favorite this month is a fragrance, and I mentioned this in my haul video, which I'll link below if you guys want to check it out, but I already knew before I purchased this that it was going to be my favorite scent this season, and it's so amazing, you guys. Please go into Sephora and smell this. This is the Jimmy Choo Illicit Eau de Parfum. It smells very mature, very feminine, but it's so yummy. It's a little bit warmer. It's a little bit deeper than the fragrances I usually go towards because I'm usually more of like a Viva La Juicy, very sweet, very light and girly scent. This scent isn't anything too heavy. It's not super musky, but it still has some depth to it, and I just think it's such a beautiful fragrance. It wears so well on the skin, and I'm just absolutely obsessed with this. I think it is the best fragrance for this time of year, and I just love it so much. And fragrance is a really personal thing, and I really love switching up my fragrances during different times of the year, and I just think this is so amazing. And it's not so deep that I wouldn't wear it the rest of the year. Like, it's not so fall time that I'm like, oh, can never wear this again after January. But it's just so beautiful. You guys have got to smell it. I'm obsessed. And the next products I want to mention are two of the polishes that I've been wearing this month. And these are both by ORLY. And I feel like these are a really great selection. If you had to have just like two polishes the entire autumn season, I feel like this would be pretty good bet. So one of these polishes is like a really neutral, cool tone, like a gray taupe kind of color. And then the other one is a really, really dark red. In the bottle, it almost looks like it's black, but you can tell on the nails that it's like a really dark red. And I do have the Country Club Khaki on my nails today. And I think it's such a nice neutral fall color. So these are the shades Country Club Khaki and Naughty. And I actually have Country Club Khaki on my nails right now. And then I have the Naughty on my toes. And I just think these are so beautiful. I love the way these polishes apply. They wear really well. And I just think they're gorgeous colors for this time of year. And my next favorite is actually a foundation, and I haven't mentioned many foundations on my channel. I really need to start doing that, but this foundation has been my absolute favorite lately. My skin has been so dry and so picky this month. Like, oh my gosh, it must be the weather transitioning. I don't know what's going on with my face, but nothing looks good on it. Like, literally no foundation looks good on my skin right now. It's just so dry and so like cracked, and everything separates on my skin. It's freaking out. But this foundation has been my best friend. And it's so funny because I've been wearing this foundation for a couple of years now, and it's kind of just been my like drugstore go-to for when I'm not doing anything special, when I just want something that's inexpensive to just kind of throw on. And I've actually been really, really, really happy with this one. And it's so funny because every single time I wear this, literally every single time I wear it, somebody compliments it. And I have worn this foundation quite a few times to work, and working at Sephora, I try to wear more prestige brands. I try to wear the products that we actually sell in our store because when someone comes up to you and asks you what you're wearing, you can make a sale that way. But I've been wearing this one a lot lately, and I swear I get so many questions like, your skin looks amazing, what are you wearing? And I just can't believe it's L'Oreal. So this foundation's been awesome. It has a beautiful finish. It's a light glowy texture, and it's really lightweight, but it builds up really nicely to like a good medium coverage. And I actually have it on today. This is my self tanner shade, but I just think this is a beautiful foundation. It's very easy to apply. It wears really well, and I've just been super impressed with it. So if you guys are looking for a good drugstore foundation, I highly recommend this one. This probably isn't the best foundation for you if you're more on the oily side, but for my normal, the dry girls out there, the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup is amazing as long as you're not going for something that's super, super full coverage. The next product I have for you guys is the Kat Von D eyeshadow primer, and this is the high voltage eye primer that primes and corrects the lids. And I actually have never really put much thought into this product before. It's been in my store for probably years and I've like never used it ever, which is so weird. But this is just a primer I never found myself going to, and it was recently mentioned in a couple of other YouTubers videos, and I was like, why have I never used that before? So I picked it up and started using it at work, and oh my goodness, I'm so glad I did. I absolutely love this primer because it has a really strong yellow tone to it. The benefit of having that really strong yellow base is it's gonna help to correct the eyelid. If there's any veining or if you wanna neutralize the skin tone, it creates the perfect base for any eyelid color. The color of this really reminds me of soft ochre paint pot. It's really good for neutralizing the lids, and one of the reasons why I find myself using this so often is I can throw it all over my whole lid and just pop another color into the crease, and then that's it. I can just throw on a liner and a mascara. It's nothing glamorous by any means, but since this has color to it, it will add color to my brow bone as well as my lid, and I can get away without wearing a bunch of eyeshadow and still look put together. So this is amazing. One little complaint about it though is I do find that it creases on me, which is really weird considering it's an eye primer. Now it doesn't crease if I put an eyeshadow on it, like if I set it with a powder or if I'm actually using it as an eye primer to put my eyeshadows on top. But when I wear this by itself, just to neutralize my lid color, if I don't put anything on top, if I don't put any powders or any like eyeshadow, if I just do like an eyeliner and a mascara and just wear this by itself, it will crease. I will get like a skin colored little line on my lid. And I do that all the time with other things like MAC Paint Pot, with other eyeshadow primers from Urban Decay, Too Faced, Smashbox. All the time I'll put just a primer all over my lid and then not wear eyeshadow that day, or maybe if I haven't gotten around to doing my eyeshadow that day, I'm just kind of like walking around the house or whatever, it never creases. But this one, it will if I don't set it. So with that being said, it might not be the best product for someone with oily lids, because when you have oily lids, you tend to crease a little bit easier. But I absolutely love this eyeshadow primer. I think it's very convenient. I think it's a great product if you're on the go and just need something to neutralize the lids. And it's fairly inexpensive for a high-end product. So Kat Von D eye primer. The next product I'm mentioning today is a lipstick, and this is actually the one that I'm wearing on my lips today. And this is not the first time I've mentioned this on my channel before. I do really love this lipstick, and this is a liquid lipstick. It is the Sephora lip cream, and this one is in the shade number 14, Blackberry Sorbet. These are basically the liquid lipsticks that Sephora collection has to offer. They're really long wearing. They're a liquid to matte lip stain and they don't budge. They're definitely not the longest wearing liquid lipsticks I've ever used. They're not gonna last as long as the Kat Von D Everlasting or the CLS Stay All Day, but they do last a really long time. They don't budge easily on the lips, and they're a very matte consistency. I have been wearing this color out this month. I posted several pictures on Instagram. My last video posted here on YouTube that was my fall favorites tag. I was wearing this, and I've gotten so many questions on all my social media platforms on what I've been wearing. So I'm glad you guys like this color too. I think it's perfect for fall, and I just really like it. So definitely a favorite. So in my last month's favorites, I actually mentioned this body cream, and it is the Bath & Body Works 24-Hour Moisture Ultra Shea Body Cream. I am still completely obsessed with this body cream. This one is the Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. It's a divine scent. It is perfect for fall time. It just smells so yummy, so delicious, and this body cream is amazing. But I had to mention it again because Bath & Body Works came out with 3 more body creams. So Bath & Body Works has these body creams in a lot of their scents. Like, I think most of their fragrances do come in the body cream, but they recently launched these 3 new fragrances for fall, and oh my gosh, I'm so obsessed with these. Like, the amount of like love I have for these is out of control. These are the Wrapped in Comfort, Cup of Warmth, and Cozy Sunday Morning. And these are so delicious, you guys. Like, these are the best fragrances for fall ever. I don't know why they don't have these in candle form, because they'd make really good candles, but they smell so good, and they're a little bit more on the masculine side. These ones aren't like as super sweet as like the Marshmallow Pumpkin one, but they're still really nice, and they're very fall time. They're so cozy smelling. They're like just such an awesome pampering product, and they have become like a must-have in my life. I love unwinding at the end of the day with a cup of tea, sitting on the couch with my husband, and we will watch Vampire Diaries, and I will make him rub this on my feet, and it is just the best stuff ever. So I love all three of these, and I stocked up on them when they had the buy three get three sale, but the Cup of Warmth is my #1 favorite if I had to pick one. This one is vanilla chai and biscotti. Oh, so yummy. I love it. And then the Wrapped in Comfort is cashmere and almond cream. This one's a little bit warmer. It's just a much warmer scent. It has a very strong like almond cream scent to it. And then the Cozy Sunday Morning is really, really nice. It's soft chamomile and bergamot. These are all like tea ingredients. You can drink it, you can wear it. This one's a lot lighter. This one's a little bit more fresh. So this one's kind of better for morning, and then this one's a little better for night. But these are amazing. If you guys love like deep, rich fall scents that aren't like disgusting, like really, really, really woodsy, I highly recommend these. They're so divine. And the formula of these are just out of the world. Like, I cannot believe how amazing they feel on your body. They're so smooth. They're so luxurious. They're thick and creamy, but they don't like sit on the surface of your skin. They're amazing. And the scent totally lingers. Like, it's nothing like super, super strong. Like, it's not like you're wearing perfume, but you can smell it like a good amount of time later, which I appreciate. All right, and my last favorite is kind of more of an honorable mention because I've only been using it for like 5 days, but I'm already so in love with it. And that is this bad boy right here. This is MAC's limited edition extra dimension skin finish in the shade Oh Darling. And I'm sure you can't get your hands on this anymore unless you want to pay 3, 4, 5 times the amount that it was retail valued at on eBay, because I have seen it on eBay going for $75, $85 already, whereas I think it's only $33, so that's kind of crazy. As I'm sure you guys are aware, limited edition MAC products are very, very limited. They're very difficult to get your hands on, and I am so, so proud of this bad boy. I have never purchased any limited edition MAC products before, so this is like my first one, and I'm so excited about it. I love the packaging. I love the formula and the product itself. It's so beautiful. I've read a couple things on the internet saying that this is the exact same thing as Whisper of Guilt, just repackaged and called Oh Darling. I have no idea if that's true. I have no like valid reference or source of that, but I have read posts on Instagram and things like that, people saying like, oh, I work at MAC, this is exactly the same. I work at MAC and they did the exact same product. I don't know if that would even be like allowed to do, but it does look a whole lot like Whisper of Guilt. I feel like this is a beautiful, beautiful gold shade. For those fair girls who are wanting to wear a gold highlight, I think this will be a great option because it's not so intensely like rich gold that it looks like you have like a swipe of gold on your face when you're more fair. Those of you who have a more like deeper, rich, beautiful skin tone, you can wear those gorgeous like deep gold colors as highlights on your face and it looks amazing on you. On someone like me, I can't wear something that intense because it looks like I literally painted gold on my face. But I really, really like this one. I've been wearing it a ton and I'm more just like so proud of it. It's kind of like a collector's item, if you will, because it is MAC limited edition product. So it's not like this is an easy thing to get your hands on, but I am just so proud of it and I absolutely love it, and I'm really, really glad that I was able to get this. Funny story though, I actually didn't even know this collection was coming out. I had no idea that these were going to be released, and like I said, I've never purchased any MAC limited edition products before, but I saw people posting about it on Instagram on my lunch break and I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? This is beautiful. And people are like, oh, it's selling out already. So I was like, ah! So I called both of my Nordstroms that have MAC counters and only one of them had some in stock, and she said it was actually the last one. So she put it on hold for me and I went in and picked it up and they were like, this is the last one, you're so lucky. And I was like, yeah! So that's the crazy story behind my Oh Darling, but I absolutely love it. I have it on my skin today. You can see it on the high points of my cheeks, and I even have it in like the center of my face. I have some on my nose and on my Cupid's bow. So I really like this. I know I shouldn't even be mentioning it because it's going to be difficult to get your hands on at this point, but I do have to mention it because it has been my baby. Alright guys, well that's it for my October favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely give me a thumbs up if you did, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already because I would love to have your support. And thank you so much for watching this video. I will see y'all in my next one. Bye guys!